to drop a like, leave a comment right there.
We want to do a Q&A with you guys, so make sure to definitely drop a comment down below. We want to answer some of your guys' hot topic questions right now. So
Could be anything.
yeah,
really,
anything really about sports.
Yep.
Just maybe within the next couple of videos. And so let's get right to it.
We got the new setup
Yeah,
here, though.
we
Yeah.
also have the new setup.
Ryan here with the fresh cut.
Yeah, fresh cut, looking like Colonel Stereo.
And first we'll be talking about sleeper teams for MLB, NHL, and NFL. So Ryan, we'll start with the
Yeah,
MLB.
so I got the MLB. I'm taking the Cincinnati Reds. I think that division, it could be tight between the Reds. I mean, really anybody except the Pirates, I think. But I think the Reds, they got good rotation with Bauer. I like Bauer. And then Dietrich, Puig. I think the Reds are going to have a good season.
Didn't they get Moustakas?
Yeah, they also have Mike Moustakas this year. I mean, Dietrich hits absolute tanks.
Yeah, sure.
So I got the NFL in my sleeper team. I'm going with the Cardinals here. They pick up DeAndre Hopkins, but they trade away David Johnson. But they have Kenyon Drake there, so
Yeah,
he was
that'd
very
be fine.
solid last year.
Yep.
Fantasy, if you had him, probably want to ship.
Yeah.
And Kyler Murray, I like where I saw out of him last year.
Good
developed,
rookie season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great rookie season. He developed a lot last year, and I think they're gonna make the playoffs this year.
He also didn't have a lot to work with. And was
Yeah, not
turned it out
much.
pretty good.
So.
So my sleeper team for NHL is the Rangers, the 11th seed. You know, they got three goalies. In goaltender, they got two young ones, and obviously the veteran Hendrik Lundqvist. We'll see what they can do there. They got Panarin, Kreider, Savannah Hyde's having his career season this year, and we'll see what the Rangers can do. I think they're gonna make a playoff run here.
Yeah, I agree with that one for sure.
So now we'll be talking about NHL, the top 8 teams, the teams that get buys for the first round, and we're gonna include some honorable mentions that weren't in the top 8 that should have been, but the Western Conference sucks. So we'll just see what goes there. So honorable mentions, first we got the Oilers. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, so for the Oilers, you already know the firepower with McDavid, Draisaitl. The defense was middle of the pack. I believe at 15th, which isn't bad, but I mean, let's hope playoff hockey defense will get a little better for them. But and that offensive firepower is insane. Goalie, he was all right. I mean, he could be a little better, but I mean, you won't have to worry about McDavid and Draisaitl scoring 6 goals combined a game.
He's getting laughs.
Yeah, honestly.
And the next we got the Penguins. I think. How's Crosby and Malkin
They're
not
top
included in
18.
the top 8 team?
Yeah, they're top 18.
And they got 2 really good goaltenders that can help in the playoffs. If one's struggling, one can come in and make the playoff run. So those are out of them. Do you want anything on the Penguins?
Yeah, I mean, if it's a 5-game series, it's going to be a little difficult to put in a goalie that you want. You got to stick with one, I think, in 5-game series. But Crosby and Malkin, and they could have Gensel back. A lot of experience there, and
Yeah.
I think they're going to make a run here.
Yeah, hopefully they can. So now we're going to rank the 8 teams. First, we're going to start with what do we got here?
Dallas Stars.
Yeah, Stars.
So a couple of their key players, they got Jamie Benn, Tyler Seguin, Ben Bishop in goal. Their offense was middle of the pack, the second half of the NHL, but their defense is really good. Ben Bishop's a really good goalie.
Got playoff experience too.
So that's why we have Stars at 8.
Next is
We have the Las Vegas
Yeah,
Golden
the
Knights
Knights.
at 7.
that, Fleury in there. I mean,
really good goalie.
he's been in the playoffs his whole career. It
He's
seems
been to
like.
5 Cup finals, won 3 of them.
Yeah, 5. He lost against the Red Wings and
The Caps.
Capitals. Yeah, and they got Pacioretty from Canadians. Now he's in the Knights and he's having a good season.
Great pickup.
Mm-hmm.
So 6, we got the Flyers. I mean, they finished the hottest team in the NHL. They finished 9-1. They were on a tear. They got a young goaltender. He's 21 years old. Carter Hart. We'll see with the lack of playoff experience if he can handle the pressure, but I'm sure he can. We'll see if Clark Giroux can lead this team to a playoff run
That's
and
what he's doing.
keep it up from the regular season. Number 5.
At 5, we had the Avalanche. Luke, what do you got on them?
You know, Nathan McKinnon, skating laps. You know, he's friends with Crosby, so he's learning a lot there. And they also got Landeskog. Great team there. You got Pavel and goalie. It's like he's a really good goalie, solid goalie in there.
He's having a good year.
And there's a lot of speed in that young team, and I like it a lot there. And you need speed in today's game, so I think they can make a little run here.
West isn't that good, so you never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
Never know if they're going to.
And at 4, we have the St. Louis Blues. A lot of good guys here. The defending Stanley Cup champs in 2019. Ryan O'Reilly, David Prawn, Petrangelo, Tarasenko, who was a little banged up this year, but I mean he's playoff Tarasenko is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Steen and Jordan Binnington, who's I think in my opinion is the best goalie in NHL this year.
Yeah.
So I think they'll be just fine in the playoffs.
If it wasn't for the East being so stacked, the Blues could be a top 3.
Oh, absolutely,
easily.
man.
So number 3, got the Capitals, Lou.
Now the grade 8, Ovi and Carlson there, and then they got Backstrom, and then they got a solid, hopefully, in net.
Oshie.
What is there more to say here? Great team. A year ago, a couple years ago, defending Cup champs, and I like it a lot. And I think they can make a solid run here.
Yeah, they're always in the mix.
They're always in the contention for Cup.
Next, I got the Lightning. I mean, if it wasn't for last year, the fluke in the first round against the Blue Jackets getting swept.
Terrible.
But hopefully,
Gosh.
that's bad. I mean, they were easily the best
Set
team
the
last year.
Record for most wins in a season.
Yeah. So, I mean, they got Khrushchev, the reigning MVP. Vasilevsky's got a lot of playoff experience. He can handle the pressure now. You know, Hedman, Stamkos, Johnson. I mean, what is there more to say? They had the most offensive goals in the NHL. They get goals on the net. They play really good defense. And we'll see if they can finally make a run at the Cup. I mean, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah.
Always choking.
Always choking in.
And number 1 that we've all agreed on is the Boston Bruins.
Boo!
Yeah.
We all hate them.
I
Who
don't
hates-
like
who
the
doesn't
Bruins.
Who likes the Bruins here?
So, a lot of good players. Obviously, Pastrnak tied with Ovi for most goals in the league this year. Also, great point scorer. So not only Pastrnak, but they got Torrey Krug, Zdeno Chara. That guy he's
an animal out there.
he's played a lot of games, and I think he's got more in him. Brad Marchand and Patrice Bergeron, their firepower is insane. Like every line, they have a superstar. So it's not
that
easy
first
to beat
line,
them.
especially Marchand.
Yeah. I mean, you got Tuukka Rask having a career year.
I think he's the best goaltender, hands down, this year.
I got
easily.
Binnington, but Tuukka's right there, obviously, with Bishop and Vasilevsky. And they got a good backup, too, as well. So I think the Bruins, I don't know. I mean, they haven't won it since, 2012, I think it was.
11 against the Canucks.
Yeah, 2011, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see if they can put it together this year, but we'll see.
Yeah. Just a reminder, we want to make a Q&A video, so please leave a comment.
Questions.
Yep, and we'll see you guys in the podcast.
Yep.